Joining me now is not one, but two Walkers. They're both in the UFC now. We have, you guys, of course, know Johnny Walker, his brother, Valter Walker, making his debut on Saturday at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. Let's start with Valter, man. How's it feel? You're joining your brother in the UFC. Does this fight week feel any different for you?
Big pressure, brother. Big pressure. But from my first fight, I all the time have this pressure on me, For me, it's already normal.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess, Johnny, how excited are you to have your brother in the UFC? He's made quite a name for himself on the regional scene, and now he's taking that step up.
Yeah, I'm very excited for him. Sorry, I just removed I removed a tooth, so I have an aesthetic on my mouth right now. I'm gonna speak like fucking funny, but I'm very proud. I wanna be proud Saturday, but I'm gonna be proud anyway. I'm very happy for him. He bring the Walker legacy and represent the family. So I'm very excited. Can't wait to see him fight.
Yeah, and I guess, how did this all come together, right? Because obviously, Johnny, you've been in the UFC for a while. Everybody knows who you are. You have a great name for yourself. But Valter, I think you kind of just came on people's radars because you were using a different last name, right? For some of your career, you were going by Ignacio, and now then you went by Walker. So what was up with what was the reason for the name switch?
Because, bro, from my first fight, I use all the time big pressure because who knows, Johnny is my brother, already have big pressure. Then I prefer hiding to the shadows, Yeah. But now it's time for me to come out from the shadow.
I would say that he's come from my shadow, He's the shadow boy. He's my shadow, He was in the shadow, but now he's coming out of the shadow. I want to be in the shadow a little bit now. I want to see him doing great,
Now it's my time to make the name bigger than before, And the time or my brother come to my shadow, Now is my time to take care of him.
I'm not retired yet.
Okay,
Take it easy.
He not retired, but he all these years he have to take care of me. I live in Russia, we don't live together, but we talk every day, and he take care of me, help me with my financial problem. I don't make very big money in Russia. I start making money just now. Then the other time helping my financial problems. And the other time he give me some advices in my training, in my preparation, on everything. For who knows close, everybody know I'm his brother, But this moment what now I'm more mature, is the moment what I come out from the shadows. And then I agree the name of the family because it's very heavy name, bro.
Yeah, no, I got you. And I think the other thing that threw me off, you just mentioned it too, was you living in Russia and fighting over there as well. I guess, how did that happen? Were you living over there when you decided to turn pro, or was that a move you made after you started to fight MMA?
I can explain that. When I bring you to Southampton was 2019.
Yeah, I was working, bro, in restaurant to study university, And
he was doing 6 months of law in Brazil university. I said, bro, and work in a restaurant, right? And I said, bro, look at fucking size. Stop this, lock your university, stop working the restaurant. Then I brought him to England, Southampton, where I was. I wasn't UFC yet, but I want to bring him there to he train with me. He was training in Brazil a little bit Muay Thai, but amateur, everything amateur. When I brought him to Southampton, was the first time that he had contact more like professional training, And I remember the first day that we sparring, I didn't hurt him, nothing. I have to tell that. We did the sparring, right? I pushed a little bit harder with him. He never fought a trainer.
He kicked my face.
No. It's just boxing. It's a boxing gym.
I remember, bro.
Whatever. Don't care what happened. So he gets with so much pressure. From that day, after okay, I want to be that shit, And he became a...
Bro, I will tell. No, you don't tell what happens. This guy kicked my face. I work like a restaurant, bro. I never train. I was 9.
But you've been trained long time. You know how to fight. Come on.
I don't know how to fight professional. I just train with some fat women, some fat guys. Just like amateur training, people who wanna cut weight. I just train like this. This is no pro training. And from one moment, I start training with professional guys. And in my first training with professional guy, he called me to do sparring. He kicked my face. I start cry, bro. I don't know. I don't wanna cry, but I'm shocked. I start cry and I run to the cage. It's not cage.
You went to the toilet.
I run, bro, to the toilet and start cry. And he go to the toilet and say, stop crying, come back to the sparring. Bro, I make more, I don't know, five rounds sparring, crying, like, crying, bro. What the fuck? And after this, my brother say like, oh, I think you can be fighting, And then we start training together, like every training.
Just to resume, after Southampton, I signed with UFC, I fought in Contender, then we moved to Thailand, me and my brother moved to Thailand together, and then from Thailand, after 6 months, we moved to Russia to do a company training in Russia.
He just explained why. In Thailand, we meet the coach Gore, like now he's my coach, and he
invited me to go to Russia to do a company training there, because I didn't have much good partner in Thailand.
No have big guys. No have big guys in Thailand, but in Russia have big guys. And Johnny come to Russia. And in this moment, I need to make surgery on my shoulder. And Coach Gore, he find out everything, surgery, everything for good price. And then we come to Russia. And I make surgery, my brother make his training camping. And after this, remember, have this problem. Johnny coach, this Gosling. And after this problem, they separate, everybody go for some way, Then Coach Go invited me to stay in Russia. And from this moment, I stay in Russia. Johnny say it's good for me, stay in Russia, for me learn. And I just stay in Russia. But all the time, he give the support what I need. And after this, bro, I make my wife pregnant. And I start to make family in Russia. And he make his wife pregnant. And he make his family in Ireland. And we separate way like this. But all the time, when we are together. We are together.
Yeah, and Walker's running all over the world now. Growing up in Brazil, I mean, what was it like for you guys? Were you let me ask you this, Valter. Were you, before your brother got to the UFC, did you think that you would be a fighter? Like, you talked about that first day of you showing up at the gym and not knowing what to do, but was it your dream eventually to go into fighting, or were you trying to do something else with your life completely?
No, bro. Look, I start training because my brother is true, Like, we are brother from same father but different mother, Like, we live in different house, but every holiday of school we meet each other. Like, he come to my home, and all the time when he come, he is like strong, fast, and like he is 6 years older than me, and like some period I was like a kid to teenager, like pre-teenager, like a teenager, yeah. And my brother is like a bigger teenager, and he was like strong, fast, He can do a lot of stuff, like cool stuff. And I see this and say, oh, like I wanna be same my brother, like I wanna be strong, I wanna know how to fight. And he say for me like, hey, you fat, you need training. And I start training workouts, like gym training. After this, he go, when he come back, I train all the time very hard because I want to show for my brother, like, look, now I'm more strong, like, look, I want to show results for him, My father is no very inside the sports, but my brother all the time he motivates me about this. I want all the time he have some results for make my brother impressive, And all the time I train hard, I want to show for him my results. And when he come next time, he say, oh, you big, but you don't know how to fight. Then he leave again, and I start find the boxing gym, jiu-jitsu gym, and start training as well. And all the time I try training something for show for him. But in this moment, I don't become professional. I just become amateur. Like my family, my father and my mother don't wanna. I follow my brother. No, on this. Don't wanna, I follow my brother on MMA sport because sometimes I come like with my black eye or like hurt something and they don't, I follow my brother. And all the time they put me for study. They don't put me for training. But all the time my brother try motivation me, say like we need training, like study is not for you because you're very big, And all the time like I try train and level up. And because this, he bring me to England as well. And it's like one of my dreams for my young time, like from my kid dream, we live together, and then we live together 1 year in England, we live together 1 year in Thailand. It was a very interesting moment in my life. It just makes us very closer.
And so when if anybody pops both of your names into Google, YouTube, whatever, the first thing that comes up is a clip of you two after one of your wins, kind of having a little bit of a wrestling match there, and you landed a takedown on Johnny. So what age were you when you landed your first takedown on your brother there?
Bro, Jesus, my revenge, because I think he remember. I is very.
Oh, I was with my phone filming the fight. I didn't expect he take me down. This motherfucker.
Because, bro, when I was young, when I was kid, all the time I try. Como é que fala perturbar?
Annoying.
All the time I'm annoying. I was annoying kid. All the time he tell me this, but I don't remember. But all the time I remember I annoy him. Sometimes he is sleep, I slap him. I put fire on his foot, and he punch me. All the time he punch me. I try punch him back, but he punch me more, but easy because he know how to fight. And this is my revenge, bro. This is long time in my mind, the revenge. And in this fight, I have some revenge to do with this guy,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Johnny, you gotta be ready this time, right?
I'm ready this time. I can't trust this guy anymore.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So I guess for people that haven't seen your brother Johnny, haven't seen Valter fight, are you guys pretty similar? Do you feel like when you get in there, is it similar style? Is there a lot of differences for people that haven't seen him fight?
It's different game, We build different mom, same dad. So a little bit different genetics, but we have the same genetics of my dad. We're big, long, strong, but different game. He developed a more like grappling, wrestling. Then I'm more natural striker. So, but I'm pretty much he know how to do a fucking flying as well and fight standard as well. But what I want to have more time and he have more money as well. We can travel more together, make a little competition together. I want to improve his striking as well, and he can help me to improve my wrestling too. So
yeah,
help each other to improve.
Do you guys have any other siblings that are waiting in the shadows under different names that we're going to hear about in a year? Any other third brothers or anything, or is it pretty much you two in terms of MMA?
Bro, I think we have some another brothers around the world because our father, bro, this guy love Uma, This guy love Uma. I think for sure we have another brothers around the world. I'm no surprised if after 2-3 years when we start to be famous, somebody come and say, "Oh, I'm your brother."
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
There'll be a Walker in every division pretty soon before we know it. But let's talk a little bit about Gore MMA. You mentioned it, Valter. Your team's kind of all of a sudden really surfaced in the UFC level. You have Shara Bullet yourself. You've got Bogdan Guskov as well. Talk about that gym a little bit, and I guess how have you guys really all of a sudden taken that jump where you're getting recognition?
Bro, we come like from nothing. Before we don't have name on this space in MMA space. No, people don't respect us because I don't know exactly why. I never know why. No, I don't know, maybe because I don't know how to explain it, but we have now very big gym in Moscow, bro. Very big gym. Our gym have like 5 floors. We have everything inside the gym, like swimming pool, sauna, like a cryo camera. We have very big cage, very big ring, and our team have very big names like a fighters. We have like Fight Night champion like Yusuf Shuev. We have like big prospects like Jefferson Minotauro. This guy 15-0, no, 50 win, 0 lose. He's Brazilian as well. We have another guy from Dagestan. His name Maga Kubik, Maga Saidov. Maga Saidov, he's now like 7-0, bro. He just signed with organization, signed with organization in Paris. I forget. Aris. He just signed with Aris. And we have a very big prospect. I think this guy soon is going to be in the UFC. We have another guy champion from wrestling in Russia. He champion Europe. In the wrestling, freestyle wrestling, Shamil, this guy is another level of fighter, bro. This Maga Saidov is another level. I never see nobody similar to these guys, Like Bogdan Guskov, he don't show much his technique too in the UFC. He's like, all the time they give him ranked guys, His first fight was with ranked guy. His second fight, okay. Now third fight for ranked guy too, but this guy is a big prospect to become a champion.
And as well, I got to ask you about your nickname. There's a lot of pit bulls in MMA. There's a lot of I don't know. There's some nicknames that we hear all the time, right? Clean Monster. I think you have to be the only clean monster in MMA. How'd you get that nickname?
This my coach go, bro. He first time when he see me in Thailand, I was very young guy. I was like 19, and he called me clean monster. He told me I will be very strong without asteroids. I'll be clean and be a monster. And my nickname is a clean monster. Everybody start calling me like this when I come to Russia. And Russia is another Superman, brother. It's another water. If you come to Russia and MMA training, it's another level. And you really need to become you really need to be a monster to train with these guys.
And I've talked to some siblings before that have fought in the UFC, or there's even been, husband and wife combinations. In terms of fighting on the same card, is that something that you guys hope to do at some point, or do you like having it separate where you can focus on one of you and then the other?
Yeah, I think it would be cool, no? Fight maybe in Brazil once, our home country, and America as well, any place in the world. Like,
if I don't hurt nothing, in this fight Saturday, I wanna fight in Saudi Arabia with my brother. It would be very interesting for me fighting the same card of my brother in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it would be cool. You can open the card there.
Yeah, I wanna. For me, no problem. I can make the first fight, the preliminaries. I can make. I'm ready for this. I'm training every day, bro. I never make camp. My camp is every day. This is my work, I'm ready. Like after this fight, if I can open the preliminaries in Saudi Arabia, I'll be happy.
Yeah, and you could join your teammate Shower Bullet there as well. Johnny, I want to ask you too. How's your camp going? You just got a fight announced, so you must be pretty excited to start putting in work and get back in there as well, right?
I mean, I like my brother. I'm fighting 365. I'm training whole year. I never end my camp. I always train, So I'm ready all the time. I'm excited for any time when they book their fights for me. I'm already ready, I just have to be on top of my diet because I'm pretty big and, I was 250 last week. I did a fasting of 46 hours when I fly from Ireland to Vegas, and one more days without eating, just water and supplement. So I dropped like 8 kilos, like almost 20 pounds. So now I'm good. I can start my camp train and be fast, because I'm too big for light heavyweight to do 205. It'll be harder to cut the weight, but I do a proper diet. I'm very, very professional, very responsible with what I'm doing, And I'm ready all year, bro. Anytime. I'm excited all the time to book a fight, whatever it is, climb the rankings. I was almost talk about title shots for me, I fought in Kalaev and little mistake, and he caught me for a good shot. So I'm in there, with the top guys, and I have to train the whole year. I have to live a different life to be on this level, and to be a champion. So I'm always ready.
Yeah, no doubt. And I guess, Valter, swing it back to you to kind of close it out. Your debut on Saturday, I guess, kind of what first impression are you looking to make here? What do you think people are going to see from the Clean Monster in his first UFC appearance?
Oh, I'm feeling very big pressure. Right? Everybody's coming, People think like I'm same style with my brother, but bro, I don't know, go inside the cage dancing, I don't do this. I would say for my brother to do this, I will be going inside walking, but my brother behind me, you'll be dancing. Okay, guys, it will be for my fans and for my brother fans. And I want to show good fight, bro. I know I have some fights in my career what they don't show good quality fights, but people need to understand. I just train professional fight. I just trained MMA like 4 years and a half, almost 5 years, and I'm improvement. I'm like 26 years old, and I'm the more young guy in the heavyweight division. Like no have nobody more younger than me in this division. I'm the more youngest guy, and you need to understand my level is going up every time. Like I think I'll be red cake. The cake is gonna be ready like around 29, 30. But of course, now I wanna show the very good quality fight because I train so much for this. I suppose to fight last year in September. Then I have some problems. I have like more 6, 8 months. No, 8 months. to train more and me preparing more for this fight. Then of course I want to show good work. I want to show good quality fight because in the UFC I know you need to show good quality fights. You need to give what the fans want to watch.
Did you say no dancing? You're not going to dance?
Little bit after victory, not before victory.
Okay.
I will dancing after my victory.
All right, sounds good. Well, guys, I appreciate your time, Valter. Johnny Walker, you can catch Valter on Saturday at UFC Vegas 90. You can catch Johnny Walker. Oh, there it is. Tune in for more of that on Saturday. Yep.
Okay,
and then,
see you Saturday, brother.
Sounds good, guys. Appreciate the time.
I